Hi everybody, I'm Nicole with MyTrueAthlete.com, and it is a beautiful night here in Las Vegas, and we're here with Carol Bushfield. How are you?
I'm doing fabulous. Thank you, Nicole.
Good. For those of you who don't know, Carol is an inspiring fitness athlete with the WBFF, and she's coming all the way from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Yay, Calgary.
How are you enjoying your trip to Las Vegas?
Oh, it's fabulous to be in the sun and the heat.
Well, we're about to get ready for a night out for dinner, so we are so thankful that you had the time to stop and chat with us.
And I'm so grateful to be here.
Thank you.
Such a privilege.
Well, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a mom of two girls. I'm 41 years old. I'll be 42 in October. And when I turned 40, I found that I was having an issue with my weight, and I didn't know if it was my age, and I was working out with a trainer, and I asked him, is it my age that's making me not see progress in the gym? And he told me it was my diet. And so anyways, there was a little bit in between that, but he put me on a diet plan, and it completely changed my life. And he is a trainer for fitness models and people that go into competitions. And one of my girlfriends said, why don't you do that? And then I thought, well, that would be a really good marker to just have a goal and stuff. So it was a journey that I never expected. It was so exciting, and I learned so many things along the way that now I want to share, because I transformed my life. I found out about diet. You know, I've always gone to the gym, so fitness, being active is always a plus. But just the knowledge of what you put into your body is so key.
And I find that that's the most prominent answer that we get with physique athletes, is that diet has been their number one pitfall. And diet, everybody, is 70% of your battle, right?
I've heard 80.
Okay, well, 80. We'll argue that. So you had your first show last year, is that right?
Yes, with the WBFF, and it was amazing.
Okay.
Like, to get there, and it was such a big production and exciting, and like the WBFF is the biggest thing to me.
Wow. And how did you do?
I placed third in my category.
Oh my goodness. So for a first-time competitor at that caliber of a show, that is fantastic. Good for you.
Yeah.
So the show has catapulted you kind of into the fitness industry and into the spotlight. What are you going to do now?
Well, it's not really about being in the spotlight. To me, it's more sharing my experience. And I don't know, I've just been researching, and it keeps on coming in front of me, just obesity and stuff, right, is such a big epidemic. And I think from what I learned, to share that, to change anybody's lives, like on Facebook, I get people sending me daily, you inspire me and stuff, and I'm like, I'm so touched by that.
Are you gonna cry? Don't cry.
No, I'm not gonna cry. It is. It's touching.
It is. Okay, so if you haven't found Carol on Twitter, her name is Fit and Firm Over 40, and within the interview you've already said your age a few times. Now, for most women, that is the biggest faux pas, is to ask a woman her age. So where are you going with, kind of showcasing your age as your way of inspiring people? What message are you trying to send?
To embrace where you're at, whether you're 22 or 40, and I do have a background of modeling and everything, and earlier in my life, you're always like, I wish I was skinnier, or I wish I was prettier, or whatever. And now being 40, I'm like so happy being in my skin, right? And just to embrace where you're at and to be the best that you can be.
So it's never too late.
It's never too late.
Okay, so you have two kids, that's right? Yeah. And you're
two beautiful girls.
Embracing your 40s. How do you incorporate your diet and your fitness and your health and wellness in your everyday life and with your family?
Yeah. Well, that as well, knowing that I'm the role model for my children and their nutrition, knowing that I'm giving them proper guidance and feeding. And, you know, it's a lifestyle, right? And it's the same thing with, as I was saying, wanting to show people what they can do with their life to better themselves and what they put in their body. I am that for my children in front of them daily. So it's...
So for all of you women watching with small kids at home, there is no excuse, right?
Never.
If Carol can do it with 2 small kids, then anybody else can. So where can we find you next, Carol?
Well, I've actually had back issues, and
Right.
I've had a slip disc, and I haven't been able to train for 10 months, coming up 11 months now, and it's frustrating. And I've maintained myself by nutrition and supplements. And again, that was my journey started, that it changed my life because of that. And I've seen that I maintained myself without the gym. And so I wanted to compete in the WBFF in July, and I'm unable to because of my back, but it's my goal that I'm definitely going to be in Toronto, August 27th.
All right, so where can anybody ask you? You get emails all the time, so where, for anybody that's watching this that has never had any questions for you, where can they find you?
I can be found on my website, which is carolbushfield.com, and also upcoming at mytrueathlete.com.
Thank you so much, everybody. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll talk to you soon.
My name is Carol Bushfield, and I'm an athlete on mytrueathlete.com.